Okay, so among my messy desk, which lots of stuff over here, lots of stuff over here, rearranged, but I got in the mail a few days ago something I've been waiting for a couple of years now. Those who know me and those who've been following me know that Ironsworn Starforged is probably my favorite solo game and system. There are lots of other ones that fill a lot of other things in my solo gaming cabinet that do good things for other reasons, but Ironsworn Starforged is chef's kiss for the things that I like to do. And the original Kickstarter for this, there was a Kicks expansion. There was a Kickstarter. What's it called? The thing that stretch goal. There we go. Where Sean Tompkin was going to create an expansion called Sundered Isles. For those that backed the original Ironsworn Starforged, a Kickstarter. At a physical copy, we would get a PDF of that future expansion for free. And many years later, he blew it up into a multiple 100-page, 2 reference book sized documents, along with a whole asset deck filled with basically a subgenre within the Ironsworn system. And we got that PDF for free as original Ironsworn Starforged Kickstarter backers. I know that's a sentence, but he went ahead and went along and did a Kickstarter for the physical copies of these books, and of course I had to jump on it. So I have been following this particular thing since the beginning, and I've been really excited for it. The main thing that I'm super excited for is not necessarily the theme of pirates. I'm not a pirate guy, I know, but it's adding ship combat, it's adding seas, it's adding islands both on the sea and the sky, and asteroids and stuff like that. And I got the full thing. I got the expansion, both of the gameplay book and the Oracle book, plus the asset deck, of which I had immediately sleeved and put in an old magic box, and because it fits perfect. So now I have these in sleeves, just for easier handling. Not necessarily easier to write on or anything. I can't write on. I could write with Expo markers, of course, but I got a chance to skim through the books the other day, and then I created this box just because I needed some sort of crafty thing to do. Of course, that's one thing I liked to do with my hobby, with my solo stuff, is whenever I get a new book or a new RPG or something, I tend to want to, make it mine, if you will. And to do that, I get physical with the thing. So with the Sundered Isles, the asset deck box, it was perfectly fine if you're going to keep the cards without sleeves or just as is. And that would have been fine, but I wanted to keep this akin to the same treatment that I did the original Starforged asset box, which I moved to a really cool Firefly, Serenity deck box with, sleeves in it as well. So I wanted something similar for the Sundered Isles. So I just made my own little, box by taking all the faces and putting them on. Pretty simple stuff. And let me tell you, man, I gotta give it to Sean. He has done another just phenomenal job. Layout, rules design, the art from Josh Meehan, I believe, was still the principal artist. Yes, Joshua Meehan. There was other interior art as well, but this book is great. I mean, it's fantastic. I know that there are other people out there going over the rules and going over what they're going to do with it in their games. I just felt like making a touch-based video of my sort of take on it, and my take is I just like it a lot. And of course, I'm probably going to create a playthrough with it. Don't know if it's going to be a full-on playthrough on the channel. I'll probably have what I've done with Vaesin and other games where I like to play stuff on my own, and then I'll probably just spew wax poetic about the few sessions that I've done in a more truncated format as opposed to an actual live play, you know. And of course, there's a whole new there's a whole new truth exercise system. There's a whole new character building system, or not system, but there's a whole new way of building a character, and I think it's really cool. It does include the page references for both Starforged and Sundered Isles. One little minor thing to note, I kind of wished that they included the reference guide page for the Starforge as well. But I understand that's fine. They use the book page numbers, which is fine, and I get that because more people will have this than they will have both. So I understand that. So I am looking forward to cracking open these oracles specifically. I mean, this is evocative to me. I'm a big fan of tables, as I will continue to say forever until the day I die. And I can use this in other games as well. I had sort of thought I was going to get Pirate Borg a while ago. But I knew I was going to be getting this in the mail eventually. I had access to the PDF a long time ago, but I'm a physical book in my hand at my table kind of guy, where I can take my thing here and, oh no, look, and I can write in it. And it just feels better to have something in my hands at the table as opposed to on my screen. It just does. But I'm me. And those who use and like PDFs, of course, you do you, boo. But yeah, this was just a short little, touch base. I look forward to diving into these a little more deeply, where I can create something and kind of sink my teeth into the setting a bit, because the setting, while I enjoy fiction that is based on these settings, I am not versed in creating them myself. So it'll be nice to have these tables to help me get into that mindset. And of course, more tables for regular Ironsworn games too. So this is going to be great. So between Sundered Isles, Starforged, and Ironsworn, the original core book, I think I'm set for my Ironsworn fix. That is until Sean makes a new one, which I'm of course all for as well. But this was literally just a quick little on the table, off the cuff thought And I'll probably get this up hopefully in the next day or so. Fingers crossed that YouTube Studio works for me via my phone. But until next time, folks, I'll see you on the flip side. Peace.